Hello, everybody. First of all, congratulations to everybody who have cleared such a big massive exam and added CA word in front of their name. Myself, CA Purva Mittal. I'm the founder of eJob Ocean Online Services LLP, and we are into recruitment. And we majorly do for the CA recruitment. Today we have Ruchira ma'am with us. She is the head HR strategy in SGCO and Company LLP. Madam carries a very vast experience with her of 2 decades, where we have majorly recruited chartered accountant. So she is seeing in and out of the chartered accountant. When we come a CA, it's like we fly with the colors and everything. But what I want to tell each and everyone, the first hand screening of your resume before you go for any technicalities or anything is always goes with through an HR. And it's your HR which judges you on your perspective, your profile, everything, and make it move ahead. The first and foremost thing is like HR, whom you need to interact. And being a fresher, we don't know a lot of things. We just start with the thing, and slowly and gradually we pick up the thing. So Ruchira ma'am is there to help with all the things. She has a very vast experience, and that too taking up the chartered accountant only, and she will let you know profile and everything. After she finishes off, we will have a question answers also for you. It would be an open session where you can ask anything, whatever you feel like. Ruchira ma'am, over to you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, Purva. Thank you, eJobs, for giving this opportunity. I'm really glad to, share my details, experience, and everything with all the chartered accountants, those who have really cleared just now with this attempt. And first of all, congratulations to all the CAs, all the article students who are now into a professional designation of a chartered accountant. So it is, it's a very delightful situation for you, for your family, for your surrounding, everyone, that now you have, CA in front of your name. So CA, and then you have your name. So your family is having a different level of proud on you. You have reached to a level that, yes, now you have become a, complete professional, and now you're going to get into the situation where you will be called as a professional, and now you are going to enter into the market as such. So basically, as such, Purva has briefed this saying, when you are going to go in the market and, you're going to explore on the jobs, the first person who see your resumes and everything is an HR. So I'll just give a just background of myself also before starting into the presentation of the couple of points which will help you for your, shaping up your future. Myself, Ruchira Nighojkar, as Purva already briefed you about the details, and thank you to all of you to log into the details and all. So I am having a 2 decades background of being an HR. I have done my master's in international business with a specialization of HR. And actually from last, specifically 12 to 13 years, I'm dealing with only chartered accountants. So this is giving me a strength, like what type of opportunities and everything are there in the market. And while we are looking at the resumes and everything, what all, small things which are there, which we first have a look, and because we are the one who are forwarding the details to the partners, and then you get into the interview structure and everything. Okay, so I'll take you through to the small presentation which will help you to understand that, how things to be considered. Once again. Okay, so we'll start with the details. First of all, basically the topic what intentionally I have taken up is and shaping talent to pave the way for your future opportunities. Okay, you were a student till now, you were there with your family and everything. Now you have come in the market, and now this is the time which is very important and crucial time for you to shape your future in the way, in the direction which you have taken for becoming an CA. Okay, now when you are shaping up for your future, what exactly the first thing what you should do? The first thing is how to grab the opportunity. Now, when I'm saying that how to grab the opportunity, it is very important for you to be alert and proactive in exactly what you are designing and planned for yourself. You need to align yourself in the way there your passion is going to work. Because if you are having a mindset to do one type of activity, say suppose statutory audit, direct tax, indirect tax, whichever your expertise and everything, what you want to explore into, you will have to be very concise and precise, first of all, that what you want for yourself, because exactly you need to go and walk into that direction itself. Now, when I'm saying that how to grab the opportunity, first of all, what you are supposed to do. Okay. Now, when we are saying like what you are supposed to do, it is very important that how you prepare and present your resume to the market, basically to the companies, to the HRs. You are mailing all the details, which means like, no, this is so and so is my background and resume and everything, exploring the opportunity while preparing and presenting yourself. When you make a resume of yourself, the most important thing is how exactly you're portraying the things of your experience and expertise, what you have done into your articleship. Articleship experience is, believe me, it is very important, and an experience which is exactly means like going to shape your future for your further opportunities and everything. Everyone, if everyone who has joined here, if they have clear CAs, very good. If some of them are article till now, I will advise you to take your articleship in such a serious way, because whatever you learn and everything, that is exactly going to bring things for you in the future. When you're preparing a resume of yours, okay, you should exactly mention what you have done into your articleship. Very important, don't be generic in writing the contents, because writing generics, it is means like whenever anyone is looking at your profile, they will just see to it that what is your expertise. Nowadays, market is completely changed. It is not as such that one person should have a knowledge of everything. No, it's not like that. Nowadays, it is when you are having an articleship in statutory audit, you will be taken up into statutory audit. If you have a direct tax experience, indirect tax experience, mergers experience, how you're portraying the things, that is very important. So write exactly what experience you have using the keywords. Keywords is again very important, because we as an HR and our team, we really explore to a lot of the Naukri portal, Indeed portal, Shine portal, all these portals and everything. Otherwise, we consult with the consultant also, recruitment consultants. When they are also going to put up the search in the Naukri and all portals, the job portals, we, rather than going through and chartered accountant, we exactly go to the keywords. Okay. That if I am looking out for a person into mergers and acquisition, I'll write the keyword as a merger and acquisition / M&A. So M&A is a short form for merger and acquisition. So I'm using both the keywords, which is important for me to hiring that candidate. So the keyword usage into your resume will fetch your resume in one shot and bring it on the top. So when you're writing your resume, it is important that you are highlighting and using those keywords. Another important thing, when you are presenting yourself on the resume and everything, you should write exactly what you have decided for yourself. Okay, writing everything, and then you need to first of all very clear that what exactly you want, which field you want to explore yourself. If in direct tax you want to go into litigation, then precisely detail your working and everything on litigation. Because yes, nowadays it's not only direct tax, it is corp tax, advisory, litigation, compliance, lot many things. So in every subject line also you are having details like what way direction you want to go to and expertise yourself into. Another important thing what I would like to highlight in the resumes, in the format, like maybe you have worked on a lesser part, or means like you are assisting your senior being an article, but elaborate it in a particular way that when a HR or the team members or anyone is reading the resume, while reading the resume, they should understand that what exactly you have given your time into. You have supported your senior, but while supporting also you have learned it, right? Try and doing draft and everything in such a way which gives an attractive format. Okay, so these are the couple of points what I would like to, what I have highlighted right now, and I said like these are the things we should take up. This will help you in getting a proper and best resume out of it. Okay, now I would like to tell you about when you should take an action, how to grab the opportunity and when you should go for it. Now I understand you have cleared a CA. It's a very big thing for you, your family and everything. But many students are like कि अभी तो result आया है, थोड़ा pause लेते हैं, थोड़ा digest करते हैं. We are too happy. We need to enjoy this, that. I agree. Everything is required for balancing things. But an immediate and proactive होना बहुत जरूरी होता है. And immediate action is really very important. Because what happens, the way you guys are waiting for results, we guys are also waiting for results to fill in the position. Now the time results are out, immediately we start searching on the resumes, like what are the cream people who have, applied it first and they have given the chance for a job opportunity. So maybe if you are applying after 10 days or 15, many of the companies have already closed their position. So it is very important that you should pre-plan your activity, that when you have decided like this is the way I need to go, your resume is already intact and now the opportunity is there in front of you, you need to grab it ASAP. Okay, so that's why pre-planning and preparationness and everything is very important for this. And immediately after your results are out, you have become enchanted. Yes, enjoy your life. I'm not saying no, but parallelly, it is very important that you should look for the opportunities and you should not miss the cream companies what are already having the open positions and they're looking for people like you in the market. Okay. Now, it is another important that how you should, look for it, that how, from where I'll get the job, kahan se milne wali hai mujhe? That will be the first question. Many people know the thing, they do R&D, they do Google, like how opportunities and everything can be grabbed. But then many people are like, yeah, हमने तो अभी तक सिर्फ पढ़ाई किया है. We just know कि हमको पढ़ना है, हमको clear होना है and everything. Now we don't know that how to grab the opportunity, from where we should get all these things. On a regular basis, I would say you need to check on the portals where, open positions comes up. On Google, when you are going to click on the alerts and everything, you will get LinkedIn. LinkedIn is another a platform which is, social media itself is giving all the way, all the directions for you people to get everything what is there in the market. LinkedIn, Pave, you will get all type of job opportunities. You will get the alerts and everything. When you are getting an alert, okay, you need to give them an email that yes, so and so is my profile and I'm looking out for so and so opportunity, and please explore my resume and get back to me. Now, when you are giving this email, it is important that when an HR or any of the company is giving you a call, you immediately get back to them and, be prepared for the interview at the short span of time. So when I'm saying short span of time, it is important that you yourself should be prepared in advance, because preparationness and immediate action taken at that point of time is very important. If I'm also calling candidates, I'm asking them, will you be, available for interview today, tomorrow? Nothing more than today and tomorrow. I don't ask them like, will you be available 10 days later, 5 days later? No. Immediate interview taken is something which we are looking for. Because all the HRs are also in the thing like they have their open positions, they need to get good candidates and they need to close the positions. So the people who are immediately available for interview say, yes, ma'am, tomorrow I'm available for interview, we'll go ahead with it. It gives an indication that yes, the person is first of all proactive, the person is behaving professional, his passion towards his own career and everything is high. And then first of all, 50% battle is already won from the resume, from the approach and everything what you have given. So this type of activities just give you and go ahead that half the battle is already won. Now the rest of the period and everything is going to give you an understanding that how technically strong you are. And for that, I'll give you a couple of more points which will help you in the direction that how you're going to succeed into your career and what best you need to do. Okay. Now, when I'm saying that you have reached till one level, okay, now it is very important to learn beyond your core expertise and competence. See, CA profession is something which gives learning every day. Day in, day out, people should be into the format that they should be, learning something new. New things are evolving, new things are coming into the place. You cannot just, your CA is done. You have done your practical experience by doing your articleship. You have done your theoretical work and everything. You have got the understanding. But more is coming, something more is coming, like that. So everything which is evolving on a day in, day out basis is something which is going to give you an understanding and clarity that something more is there in the pipeline. For becoming and for career development on professional training and everything, identifying your core strength, and then giving a more polished, when diamond is a diamond, diamond polishes and the value of a diamond increases more when it is polished day in, day out, right? It has been rubbed from all the sides, and as much as polishing is done, as much of rubbing is done, that much the diamond explodes more, and then it becomes the costliest diamond, right? So it is like you are a diamond, you have reached to a certain level, but now it is very important for you to take up in the direction that whether things will be in the fashion that you need to go into depth on of your expertise, whatever you are exploring on your part. हर चीज के लिए every study, every profession needs a detailed understanding and detailed work. कोई भी चीज ऊपर ऊपर से करके काम नहीं होता है. Every knowledge, whatever you have, should be understood till depth. Okay. So and try and understand, gain an in-depth understanding, and not to be done on an outer basis only. And once we all are a good learner, okay, we have learned something in the profession, means like in some session, in some presentation or something, are you going to get it exactly the way what has been given an understanding? It will not get imbibed into your culture unless and until you are not using into a routine exercise. So once you are using it into the routine exercise, then slowly you become expertise into it. Okay. And while doing all this activity, using and seeking mentorship is something very important. Now mentors are your seniors. You got the job, you are into the job now. Okay. But now seeking mentorship from your seniors, okay, taking a constructive feedback. If a senior is going to give you the feedback, don't even think of like ये इसने तो मुझे ऐसे बोल दिया, ये तो बोल रहा है ऐसा करता हूँ, मुझे कुछ आता नहीं है, ये नहीं है, वो नहीं है. Not like that. If a company has hired you, they have an intention to polish you and make you a better profession, right? So seniors are there to give you a constructive feedback and mentor you in the direction where you are going to become a successful leader for your future. Okay. Now, another important thing which is in the market right now, the technology. Embrace the technology into your career. Okay. Now all Gen Zs nowadays are tech savvy. Every Gen Z is a tech savvy. Now being in tech savvy is not like, only looking out for an Instagram, Facebook, all these things. These are there for your, entertainment and everything. But when I'm saying technology, using technology in a format that it increase your productivity. Okay, when I'm saying increasing the productivity in a fashion that, say suppose for example you have been hired into XYZ company, 10 executives are hired, how you will prove yourself better in comparison to others? You will have to do regular learning. You will have to show proactiveness towards your work and everything. You will have to use the technology which maybe other people are not aware, or you will have to prove yourself better one step ahead in front of them. So using power of technology is something which is going to increase your mind, productivity. When I'm saying increasing your productivity, slowly, gradually, you develop your mindset in the format that yes, I am a tech savvy person. It gives a different level altogether into a profession, into a company. Say, kuch bhi atak raha hai, to isko pooch le. He is having a very best understanding for technology and everything. The thing which is not happening for 2 hours, he or she will get it done in 20 minutes or 15 minutes, like that. That is the power of technology. So leveraging technology is definitely going to increase your productivity on a day in, day out basis. Continuous learning on technology front. Why? Because it's just a mode of adaptability. Every day some new tools are coming. Nowadays big fours are, they are making tools for themselves. Means like they are just exploring 10 type of tools. They are picking up one technology from one tools, and then they themselves are making those softwares and everything which are going to help into their working and everything. That way it is. So complete implantation of audit tools, indirect tax tools are there in the market. And then big fours are going even ahead onto it, that what best they can make out of it. Now, when a person who is already having an understanding of the tools and technology goes a +1 in the market in front face itself. Now you have become a professional. You are having a very good understanding about what exactly you are doing, what you are working, your, your background and your basically technical expertise of whatever profile you have taken, maybe statutory audit, maybe direct tax, maybe indirect tax, that way. And now you have leveraged the technology also. Now, what type of leadership skills which are there required for you, because you need to stand in market, right? You need to, everyone wants to get success on a fast track note. When I'm saying, fast track note, it doesn't say ki like, just surpass the situation, and park it out. No, not like that. You should become a successful leader in a fashion that people remember you even when you are there, not there, like that. Leadership is something which is, it's not required that over a period of time you get experience and then you become leader. No. Precisely, I'll just tell you an example of our own company, SGCO. Here we say an article student is also a leader, associate or semi-qualified is also a leader, a manager is also a leader, and a partner is also a leader. Why we say this? Because when they are going out to a client's place, say so you all have been done your articleship and everything, and you have gone to the client's place for the work. When you're there at a client's place, you are the front face to the company. Client is talking to you. Everyday partner is not coming to the client place. Neither the manager is coming every day to the client place. Who is going to the client place? An article person. Okay, an article is there, semi-qualified is there, executives are there. These are the people who are going every day to the client place. For client, you are an auditor. The level of respect and things you get in the market when you are going out being representing your own company is a complete different pocket altogether. So when you are going there, there are a couple of exactly qualities which you are going to represent. You are not just going to rule out, give me this, give me that, I need to work like this, that. No, you will have a softness and everything in your talking. You will respect people. You will listen to the client also, what they are telling you, what they are explaining you. So what exactly the leadership means? It's not only leading people. It's in, building awareness, first of all, in yourself, improvising yourself and giving example to others and making others also leader along with you. And wherever required, bringing your team along with you. Leaders are never the one. Nowadays, leadership is so clean in the market कि like कोई भी leader है तो वो अपने आप को सबसे पहले जाके present नहीं करता है. No way. They represent, they bring up their team, they bring up people in front of them and say कि this is my team who has successfully done this. So this is another quality of a leader when you are, leading something. So building self-awareness, first of all, and then giving feedback to the people, lead by examples and continuously mentoring them, giving a teamwork and collaborating things with them and giving them motivation. Soft-spoken motivation, these are so important things when you want to become a good leader, because and nowadays, it's everywhere. And Insta, everyone is looking at Insta. They are scrolling the reels and everything. You see जो Gen Zs हैं वो कैसे reels बनाते हैं. Manager has asked, आज तो लेट सेटिंग करना है, लेट सेटिंग नहीं करना है, मेरा तो टेकअप है, मुझे जाना है, अगर मैं अलाउ कर रहे हो तो ठीक है, otherwise I'm leaving. That way. So reels are also, and reels are not coming from, it's not ऐसे ऊपर से टपक नहीं रहा है. These are the actual scenarios in the market nowadays. So Gen Zs are having a very different approach. So we also, before discussing and leading with dealing with the team members and everything, we also think twice like, what is the scenario, how things are going, what is the way we should deal with. So balancing things is very important. Talking them softly, giving them a background, why am I saying for you to stop, why am I telling you like ye important thing hai, ye finish karte hain, uske baad jate hain, and all those things. So, and compatibility banana is very important. When you are making a compatibility with your team member, you are scolding them when the work is not done, and equally you are praising them when they have done the work. So it's a balancing of both. And this is a quality which make you a good leader. Because when a person is looking at the final output कि हाँ सर ने या मैम ने डाटा तो था, but क्यों डाटा था? Because ये उसका final output है. Now, after looking at the output, when you complete the assignment and everything, client is praising you, they are giving you good feedback and all, like it was wonderful working with the company, team members are excellent and this and that. That time you understand that why you got scolded, why you have done hard work and everything, but at the end of the day result is awesome. So these are an examples of a leadership skills what a person should have, and how he should take up their team and collaborate with them and make it into a successful outline. Now I'll just would like to give you a brief on an understanding of how to develop an interpersonal skills. Now people think कि interpersonal skills are awesome, means like ठीक है कोई problem नहीं है, जो भी है हमारे में सब कुछ है. यूजुअली पीपल थिंक कि हाँ थोड़ा फार थोड़ा 19-20 है लेकिन कर लेंगे हम, we'll make it out completely. That way it is. But no, exactly, there are many points when you are, introspecting yourself. Okay. Someone else giving you and feedback and understanding that, what are the interpersonal skill development are required into you. It's really very important that you introspect yourself. Who are the observers? First of all, your own parents. They know you in and out, right? So your mom know exactly what all your negatives, what all your positives, and she is the one, and dad is the one who can exactly give you in detail also like how you can improve on all these things also. So on a regular basis, we always talk in our own language, right? Mother tongue. And otherwise we talk in Hindi. But when you go out in the market, okay, when you are going for an interview, and communication is something which is the key most factor nowadays, key most factor. Maybe a person is having a damn confidence on what exactly the person has done. People, there are companies who completely goes on communication. There are companies who see equivalent on the both the fronts also. Now, depending upon the type of clients. Say, suppose you are born into a corporate. Okay, corporate cultures are like, you are dealing with an client of, say, suppose USA, UK clients and everything you are having. They are having Saudi clients and all. So with them, in what language you are going to communicate, right? English. This is the global language, what is there in the market right now. If you are not able to communicate on a very confident note, start talking on a daily basis. मम्मी पापा भी बचपन में सिखाते हैं कि इंग्लिश अच्छी होनी चाहिए, तो रोज बात करो, जहां हिंदी में बात करोगे. टीचर्स आर आल्सो देयर नाउ. My son is also there in school right now, and they are having like if you talk in Hindi you will have a penalty of 10 rupees per day, like that. So even school are teaching students nowadays from the start. Why? Because they know that future is going to be like this only. The confidence of communication is very important. It's okay, something happens, means like okay, if many people may be very good in communicating English and maybe not, but now when you are talking in Hindi also, okay, using a mix of word will give you a credit, right? Using a mix of words, otherwise your complete strength goes on the confidence and everything, how you are putting up in front of your interviewer or say client or whatever, like that. Okay, now proactive listening. Someone is telling you in detail, but you are not a good listener. If you are not a good listener, you will not be able to convert the requirement what they have asked for. Okay, so when you are a good listener, then automatically you develop an empathy for your subordinates, for your work and everything, which gives an understanding that at what IQ level it has been asked for. Okay, so it is very important for you to become a good listener. When you are there at home, you are prince, you are a princess at home, and you have all type of things ki like mama sab haath mein la ke deti hai, papa sab haath mein la ke denge, and all those things. But then when you go in the market, it works exactly in the fashion that where things are going to go and how you are listening things, how you are going to give them an understanding, how approach is going to work, and how you are going to convert it in a very soft fashion, and then it is going to give you a succeeded profession further. Positive attitude towards everything what you work is the key most important nowadays. Positive attitude will come only when you are patient. Okay, when you are there in your profession, you should have a positive attitude that whatever work you are doing, first of all, you are doing it for your own good, right? And you are doing this for your own company. You will get that feeling when you will be, completely give your intact observation and things that yes, I am here to give my 100%. If the attitude is not positive, क्या है यार, आज तो मेरी पार्टी का मूड था, बैठा के रखा है सर ने मुझे, काम करने का बिल्कुल मन नहीं है. जब काम करने का मन ही नहीं है ना, तो काम होने भी नहीं वाला है. This is really very important. So the attitude, the approach, what you are keeping for your work, rather than 2 घंटे का काम है ना, ठीक है सर, सब मिलके काम करते हैं 15-20 मिनट में, या तो ज्यादा से ज्यादा आधे घंटे में खत्म कर देते. You are also free and everyone is free. So the approach what you're keeping for your work and the attitude what you're putting for your work and exactly your subordinates is really very important in your professional career. These are all the points which is making you, polishing you for your future opportunities. Okay. Now, when I'm saying improve on emotional intelligence, nowadays, as I said, like Gen Zs are having so different, factor zone altogether. कि like हमको किसी की सुनने की आदत नहीं है. First of all, they don't have a capacity that any senior is standing and scolding them or anything, or they have their own कि मुझे ये सुनना ही नहीं था. मुझे अगर ये सुनना नहीं था, क्यों नहीं सुनना था? Because they are having something else in their mind. Their emotions are going on to something. हो सकता है एक सीनियर बैठ के एक जूनियर को डांट रहा है, एकदम जेंजी बंदा, और उसका 2 दिन पहले ही ब्रेकअप हुआ है. Now how the person is going to balance out both the things and everything? As a good leader, a person who is having a good understanding, the person should be able to balance your professional and personal life. First of all, this is then slowly, gradually an intake which comes and get imbibed in your personality, that you are going to balance your personal and professional career. And leading on to the approach, the emotional intelligence what you develop for yourself, okay, and for your subordinates with whom you are working, this understanding is very important. Okay, give and receive feedback in a graceful manner. The person may have done mistakes, 10 mistakes, no problem. The person has done the mistake, that is not at all issue. But how you are addressing it, how you are giving the person feedback is very important. Once giving a feedback, give the else person an understanding that next time whether he is going to make a same mistake or no. If you have scolded the person, सबसे पहले तो सामने वाले ने आपकी सुनी नहीं है, because his mindset was already disturbed that I have been scolded for so and so reason. That way it is. But if you have made the person sit, okay, give a positive and proper graceful feedback that these are the points, these are the mistakes that you have done, you would have done it better, but these are the things where you're lacking behind, and in near future you need to see to it that these situations and mistakes should not happen. This is a graceful feedback, right? Now, listening to the graceful feedback, even the person who is sitting in front of you will get an understanding that yes, I've been informed in such a way that then the approach of taking a feedback in a constructive way comes. Otherwise, feedback goes, many of the people have an thought process of taking the feedback in the destructive fashion. If it has gone into destructive fashion, it's gone that way. So फीडबैक ग्रेसफुली देना भी इंपॉर्टेंट क्यों है? क्योंकि सामने वाला भी उसको कंस्ट्रक्टिव वे में ले. दैट वे इट इज. नाउ प्रैक्टिस नेटवर्किंग एंड रिलेशनशिप बिल्डिंग, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. नाउ for an interpersonal, say suppose you are there in the market, tomorrow you are going to be a future manager, you need to explore outside. You will be able to explore outside and present yourself only when you will be having a good communication with your relationships and everything with the client. First of all, practice in network. Chartered accountants are having such a beautiful umbrella along with them of ICAI, who are every now and then, coming up with something new, seminars, networking sessions. Some session is there, one presentation sort of thing is going on. All India, all Mumbai CAs are coming over there. Top notch people are coming. Junior most person, there are no restrictions, like only this level people are allowed into this session. every chartered accountant, every CA member or non-CA members are also many a times allowed into such sessions where they can listen, they can explore, they can meet thousands of people in one single day. Now imagine you people standing in a market having your own card and meeting 1,000 people in such seminars and networking zone. It is such a beautiful scenario because then you are getting explored, and every time is a learning period. Every day is a learning period. Maybe first time when you have gone into such networking and everything, you might not able to represent yourself on a very strongly fashion. But you have you lost anything into it? No. You have learned something and come back. Next time again you are going to present yourself and meeting people outside, then you are going to give it a different way. So every visit will be a different level of learning for you. So every individual, maybe I would say it's not only for CAs. Right now we are meeting with CAs, but according to me, this interpersonal observation and skill improvement and everything is for an individual, being be it CA, be it non-CA, be it article, be it anyone, be it an HR like me also. This is something which is, continuous introspection of myself. I should do that, what best I can bring myself into a platter, and how better I can, bring it to people. Now, and very important thing, what this is an additional part what I have taken up, because I thought like this is really very important, and this is something has bring already result into our company. That's why I thought I should give this flavor to you all people also. Developing presentation skills. Every CA, they are so studious. Many of the chartered accountant are studying for 20 hours, 22 hours. बाहर किसी से बात नहीं करते हैं, 6-8 महीने मोबाइल बंद है, किसी से हमको लेना देना नहीं है, अभी हम बिल्कुल पढ़ने में लगे हुए हैं, मम्मी हमको हिलाना मत, उठाना मत, मम्मी खाना वही लाके दे रही है, पानी वही लाके दे रही है, हम बाहर नहीं निकल रहे, nothing like that. And this is the reality fact. Means like I have seen my own article students telling me कि 4-4 दिन बाद मैसेज पे रिप्लाई करे, मैम हमने फोन ना स्विच ऑफ करके तकिए के नीचे रख दिया था. मैंने कहा तकिए के नीचे क्यों रखा था? नहीं, एक फीलिंग आती है ना कि फोन हमारे पास है, like that. So that way means like the people, the students are so engrossed into their studies and everything, and which is really good. I would not say no. Because of many things like that, बहुत सारे बच्चे जो होते हैं अलग अलग टाइप के होते हैं. People are extrovert, people are introvert. That way it is. Now presenting yourself when you are there in a company, presentation skills. We into our company has just started a STC club. So SGCO talent club. And what we have done into it, we have called article students. They're making a presentation on any of the topics. Maybe technical, maybe on the movie like Bahubali, maybe on the current scenario, anything. Group of 10 people are making a presentation. One team member of ours has to given a presentation on the policy of HR. And in that presentation, they have just given up everything. वो बोलते हैं ना कि जो सामने से बोल नहीं पाते वो presentation में सब उन्होंने बोल दिया कि हमको ये चाहिए, ये ऐसा होना चाहिए, वो वैसा होना चाहिए. But point is like how they have given the presentation, that is given them the confidence. CA students are seen mostly introvert. Why? Because they are so engrossed into their studies, their technicalities. इतने सारे केस लॉज हैं, हर चीज को याद रखना, हर चीज के ऊपर एक्टिवेट करके उसको स्टडी करके उसको पढ़ना है. Profession is something different altogether. Okay. Now every profession is having its cream. CA profession is having its altogether different cream. That way it is. Now, when you are presenting yourself in front of the audience, how you're presenting yourself, how you're standing, what is your posture, the way you're standing, ऐसे मैं ऐसे बैठ जाऊँ और ऐसे presentation दूँ ऐसे हिलते हिलते, how you'll feel like, what is this? Someone who is giving me presentation and the posture and everything, the person is sitting and talking is not attractive. ना सुनने वाले को मजा आने वाला है, सामने वाले भी सोचेगा कि what is this? Now, just imagine when you are going out. You are sitting in an ACM meeting. Okay, you are sitting in a board meeting. You're all top notch directors and people are sitting, and a young talent like you is standing and presenting in presentation of audit or internal audit, anything. Now, when you guys are presenting, it gives such an flavor and understanding, because experienced लोगों को तो ये आ ही जाता है by default. But when a fresher, when a person who is a fresh candidate, recent qualified, and come into a market with such qualities of giving presentation and everything, it gives an understanding ki this person means, like, in many a times it happens ki, like, so looking at presentations and understanding of a person, people hire and get offer the job there and there कि छोड़ो इस कंपनी को हमारे यहाँ पे आ जाओ. Many a times this has been happened with my own candidates and my own team members also. So when you are giving presentation, how you talk to your audience, who is your audience, what level of audience you have, what type of audience you have, the content what you are going to give. In the picture of this slide, you can see it is so precise, something mentioned. And when I'm also giving you presentation, whatever points I'm quoting out and whatever I'm talking will be connected, but not be too much elaborated and mentioned into that presentation. No, it is only giving a bullet points into a presentation and then talking more about it. Okay, whatever you are presenting, it should be so precise, your content should be so constructive, and it should be present in such a way that it should flow in a sync. It should not go into one direction, another direction. No, you should keep it clear, concise, and simple, that it is very easy for understanding and everything, and elaborative in the format when you are explaining. When you're talking, then people will look at you, they will listen to you. They don't want to look into the presentation, but yes, they have seen on one bullet on which you are talking, and then you are talking to them. Okay, master your body language, that your fear should not be presentable. Many ऐसा होता है, किसी भी presentation पे जाने के पहले थोड़ा सा tension होता है, that how I'm going to talk, who all people are there, how am I going to address it, कुछ गलती हो गई तो whatever it is. But then that fear and everything, you should have a master on your own body language, that whether whatever it is going on into back of your mind, it should not come on your face. It should not be visible to the people who are sitting and looking at you, right? Now, when you are presenting anything, at all the time, whatever you're saying should be in a fashion that yes, what I'm talking is perfect, right? So how it will come out? Because you have practiced, you have prepared it by yourself. You are not, presenting prepared by someone else. And then whatever you're presenting, it should be presented with full confidence. Then it gives an understanding that yes, whatever you're talking, you are having a complete confidence of presentation and everything. The content, what you have taken, what you have prepared, what you have practiced, what you're talking is in the same format and everything which it should supposed to be, right? Your seniors will definitely there in all the ACMs and board meetings and everything, they will back you up. On each and every point, they'll back you up. But then presentation and everything is going from your way. While talking in any of the meeting, your audience, the level, the type of audience which you have already engaged in everything, the voice and tone in which you are talking is very important. When you are presenting something, when you are talking about your company, your presentation, your tone, your voice, your notes should be very balanced. You cannot just, run it like fat, bol diya, khatam kar diya, 10 minute mein, over. No. Because you have made good number of efforts, you have made good number of, given your number of hours in working on those presentations and everything. So when you are presenting something, it should be in a balanced tone. It should be in a balanced speed. And when you are talking, your voice notes your pitch should not go very high and come very low. It should be in a balanced format. That are the qualities of a good presenter. If you are talking on a very loud voice in front of 10-15 people who are sitting in a cabin or in a conference room or something, you are talking very loud, so people will feel like you are trying to, imbibe your points onto them. You're forcing them to hear that. You're forcing them to take it up, that yes, what I'm saying is given. It's take it up, whatever I'm saying. No, you are talking with all the facts and figures, because an auditor is always having and just and observations and everything on the base of working what they have done. If they're showing even a precise content if an internal auditor is showing an observation in any of the ACM meeting, that one single line observation is giving an understanding that what work they have done into the background of last 3 months, if it is for a quarter, So in all the 3 months ka content and the data what they have studied, on the ground of that you are giving an observation. So the data and the preparation of the presentation and giving a precise content is very important, and it should show your efforts so that the else person is importantly, look at it. He will give effects in what you have worked, and he will make efforts to listen to it and understand what you're trying to say. At every point of time, be it at any level, seeking feedback and improvising on that feedback is a key factor area. Because it happens, we cannot say ki, yes, I am the best, I know everything, whatever I am saying, that is the last thing. I did not need any improvement. No, at every level. Ratan Tata is also at a level, Ambani at his level, Mukesh Ambani also sits and take feedback. He is having a group of 5 members who sits, and at every month they do their observation and working and everything, and then they give feedback to Ambani that what are the points where he would have done even better. Okay, now we are not there to follow Ambani, or we are not at that level, but at least whatever the observations and feedback what we are getting from the seniors, from our juniors, and from all the type of people what we are having, it is very important to seek that feedback and improvise and act in the fashion that it is giving you the best chance. Okay, this goes on to presentation skills. We are towards the end now. The profile building, which is very important. When you are working with any of the company, you have got the opportunity. You have now interpersonal skills has been checked on, your technical skills has been checked on, you have become a good leader, you have embraced your technology and everything. Now your profile building time has come. When I'm saying profile building time, there are improved working methods which gives you an understanding in terms of team, in terms of client, on-job trainings, what you are giving to your team members, what you are getting from your seniors. And at the same point of time, I would say, this is my personal advice to you all people, that whenever you are going to any of the company, give your stability to that company. Because me being an HR, when I am looking at the resumes and everything, I see that what is the stability of the person. If you have moved in every 5 months, in every 10 months from this company to that company, even in the articleship, we ask the freshers who come for the interview ki 3 साल का articleship था, उसमें 2 बार switch क्यों किया? Why you were not happy at one place? Why you have not learned at one place? So when you become a profession, every HR, every interviewer will ask you the reason for your switch. Reason for your switch should be so important for them to understand, because that meeting of 10 minutes of interview is going to give an confidence to that person, that are you going to stay with him or no? Or you're going to stay, this girl is going to stay with me or no? It is very important, because none of the company will like the people who use that company as a stepping stone. आज मुझे जॉब नहीं मिल रही तो मैंने ये जॉब ले ली, अभी ये मैंने 6 महीने काम कर लिया, now 6 months I got another bigger opportunity, so I moved it over there. No, that is not a good choice to go, because this spoils your resume. Everywhere when you are going into next company, you will mention that my last job from here to here, I worked in this way, that way, all those things. So this gives an instability of your profile, that your visions are not clear, you are not stable into your profile and everything. And then a person like me and any other HR will say, nahi yaar, bande mein stability nahi hai, aaj main join karwa lungi, and then within 6-7 months he'll again switch, I'll again have to go into the same process. Aise unstable person nahi chahiye. That way it is. So a person who, this is called profile building. Why I'm explaining you this is profile building of your own. When your time and efforts what you have given to that company, that stability, when you are there in that company over a period of 7-8 months हो गया तुम्हारा, उसके बाद तुम्हारा actual profile building वहाँ start होता है. Because then slowly gradually people will get confidence on you, and then you will start giving some, say suppose some audit has come, you have given a next level expertise onto it. That observations what you have given is something on the next level. Some ITAT special work appeal has come, and you have cracked in such a way that it has given you, and 1 साल खत्म होने के बाद भी तुमको performance पे भी मिलेगा. and any of the certification will be given. That will be also, if you are a star performer in any of the company, certification will also come to you after completion of year. Only 6 months वाले performers के लिए everyone will say कि जो stable है उसको पहले दिया जाए, like that. So your efforts and everything will be seen over a period of time, and that is where you know organizational culture development and everything comes into that fashion. So that will be the level when it comes on the profile building. Now the last, what I would like to say, the collective efforts of inspired individual is what truly shapes the future of a person. So there are multiple things what I have given you right now, starting from profile building and to and level of, you know, starting from how to grab the opportunity to the profile building. So this is a complete content which is going to help you in shaping up your future. So there are many things. ना ऐसा नहीं है कि हमने सिर्फ एक डायरेक्शन में, इफ यू हैव डन अ सीए और एन एमबीए, मैंने एमबीए कर लिया है बस कल परसों में मैं तो वीपी बन जाऊंगा. नो, it is not like that. There are steps, there are ladders to climb and then to reach a certain level, and every ladder you will get something new to learn, which includes all these things what I have told you right now. So I would request you to, you know, observe yourself, make up points and everything which you think will be, you know, better for your career. Inspire yourself, inspire your surrounding people, and, you know, shape your career in such a way that you need not, you know, feel any point of time on regret or anything here, because once time goes it never comes back. So एक बार आप निकल गए हो ये ड्यूरेशन में से, वापस जाके आप दोबारा आर्टिकलशिप नहीं करने वाले हो, दोबारा जाके वो फर्स्ट कंपनी नहीं मिलने वाली है, and all those things. You need to improvise yourself at every level and reach to the excellence, and this is the only way you can shape your future in a better way. This is all about from my side. Over to you, Purva.
Thank you. It was such a nice presentation. I would
Thank
really
you.
like to add up. हम लोग का तो रोल मतलब conversation होता ही रहता है. The first and
Yes.
important thing, hopping candidate किसी को नहीं पसंद होते. Nobody likes the hopping candidate. Hopping candidates are those who keep on switching very early.
True.
So,
True.
for as a CA fresher, what is most important for you is to take up a profile in which you are comfortable, in which you want
Yes.
to grow. There are a lot of people, जैसे Big Four से आर्टिकल करके आते हैं, अलग अलग जगह से आर्टिकल करके आते हैं. They gave me a call. यार ऑडिट बहुत हो गई. I don't want to take up audit now. मैंने कहा then why? How you can sell yourself in the market? You have
True.
an expertise in audit, right? You did that
Yeah.
work. You have to show that thing in your resume, and accordingly we can take it ahead. Audit ka banda I cannot put in DT. So just take up the few lines of yours in your resume where you want to build your profile, and make sure you know that thing what you want to do. But Ruchira has told us DT, IDT, audit, internal, BFSI, there are a lot of things, and some organization आपका articleship work, what you have done in your articleship will take up, will see. Ruchira, CV कैसे check करते हैं? Just see what is the articleship duration, what is the work he has done, and accordingly you are given the profiles. So, you know, CV is your, you know, mirror, your first page, because it will not give you impersonal. CV will reflect you. So it's very important to have your CV, and first of all, this is your first job. Right.
And Purva, I just add up one thing. Many candidates know they don't even write exactly what they have done. ऐसे छोटे छोटे points में 4 points लिख के दे दिया है. एक चार्टर्ड का प्रोफाइल में अगर देख रही हूँ तो I expect to understand कि like if he has worked in statutory audit, he has worked in a 500+ crore turnover company, he has done something in IND-AS or no, IFRS के ऊपर कुछ किया है नहीं किया है. So precisely इतना छोटा bullet points में आता है ना, तो first shell में even reading में भी I don't spend time. वो पहली side हो जाता है. That way, so point what you are saying is really very important for all of them to take up.
Because we are bringing up the real people who actually screen the resumes. These are the actual people. She screens a lot of resume day in, day out. So why people are come, but why my CV is not getting ahead? Why is not getting it? Then because you are not there to tell your things. Your CV is reflecting the things. So it should be made very meticulously, very nicely. That is most important thing. We can have an open session. It's just 5 minutes left. So anybody
Okay.
has any question, please come with your questions, because Ruchira is there. I am there to address any of your queries. Somebody has written which are the best portals for chartered accountants. There are no asset specific portals. LinkedIn is the best platform, what I can tell
LinkedIn.
you. Or there you can build your profile. Every company, every HR, Ruchira madam is also active. Everybody is active over there. So that is the best way to move ahead. Anybody, any questions? You can write up. We can unmute you. You can raise your hand, whatever you feel like. Nikhil Agarwal. Nikhil, what he has written. Support, can you unmute him, Nikhil?
Yes, ma'am, they can unmute themselves.
Okay. Nikhil,
Yes, Nikhil.
is it necessary to ask interviewer any question? Ruchira, your.
Okay, so see, if you have anything in mind to ask the interviewer, it's not a means like no, it's not wrong to ask and get the clarity. Because when we take the interview of any of the candidate, we also do ask, do you have any questions? Because it is very important that we should be on the same platform. First, you listen to the interviewer, what he has profile and everything, what he is putting in front of you, and then you ask. Switching first and then taking your question first and then बाद में उनको means like disconnect karna is not right. Okay, the way you put it in a very subtle way that I have this question, so you can ask. Definitely every interviewer will give you a clarity on whatever questions you are asking. No problem in that. Next is Jasmine has given how do we answer
the expected CTC question? Very important for freshers.
important. So I would say ki see, you know the market standards. Okay, I'll again explain you one more thing, that every different profiles. Okay, statutory audit has having a different level of CTC. Direct tax litigation is having a different CTC. GRC is having different CTC. So whichever vertical and expertise you have, see the market standard and then you take up for it. And nowadays, Jasmine, actually every company is having their own grading system, which they also try to beat market. If I am hiring you, मैं बोलूंगी कि मैं सिर्फ 9 लाख दूंगी, whereas market standard 11 का है. You are not going to come to me, you will get another job. So every company is making a benchmark which is in balance to the market standard that way. So either you do a research or you can say as per market standard. Okay. Next is from Darshan, where he is saying what are the 3 top qualities that we as an HR feel is an ideal candidate for a particular role. Darshan, very important from an HR point of view. When I am screening the resume, first of all, it is very important that how a person is, portraying things in the resume. Okay, because that gives an understanding that how, mentally the person is polished and, clear in the vision what the person wants to go. So the profiling and everything what the person has done for himself. Second important thing is what we should see, that how when we are talking to the candidate, I importantly look for the passion what the person is having, because people ekdam aise means like na slow movement, the way they are presenting, how important an interview is for them. If a person is called for interview, you need to be prepared and go. Many candidate, if you are also an HR, you would have seen like they are not prepared. It means they are not serious. Then why am I going to waste time? So the way they are presenting in the resume. Second, the way they are prepared and passion what they are presenting, and then definitely was being an HR company ki bucket bhi dekhni padegi. So what CTC they are expecting and what I'm going to offer them. So that is another important thing. These are the 3 ideal things what I think like we should see in a candidate. Yes, anyone else? Any more questions, please?
You can unmute and you can ask the question. She is the one who has a lot of openings and keep on hiring people, a lot of people. What are the basic truths to move ahead?
Yes.
In your journey? I think they are done with the questions. Yeah. Yes, Nikhil. Hello.
Hi, ma'am. Actually, this is something basic question. Tell me about yourself. But at the time of answering and searching it online, there are so many answers to that question. So how can we start while interviewer asks me about tell me yourself? Tell me about yourself.
Okay. So, Pure, you will take it up or should I answer?
Anyways, we can take up. If you want, I can take up.
Please go ahead.
Nikhil, what is the first and foremost thing? क्योंकि resume में सब कुछ लिखा ही होता है. It should be very simple and precise because they know it, but how you are taking up. Like I'm a chartered accountant. Okay, I'm into this and this, and my passion is of doing this thing. Suppose I'm introducing, hi, this is Purva Mittal. I'm looking for an audit job. If you are into which profile you are working, which profile you are moving, it's very important. You have to show if this is the thing and I want to move with this thing. Give a little precise brief. That's more than enough. Because as a fresher, nothing is much more expected from you. If you have a clarity of your profile, this is the profile. क्योंकि as a fresher लोग jump करते हैं. अभी क्या होगा, पिछले बैच कोई जॉब नहीं मिली, इस जॉब को नहीं मिली, तो सब क्या बोलते हैं, यार जो जॉब मिले वो ले लो. That is the worst thing you do to yourself, to your resume. Make it very simple. Ki sir, I am this. I have done this thing in articleship, and I'm looking this kind of a profile. More than enough. And
even if you are, expanding your conversation little bit more, try to say what is not there in the resume. Because as Purva correctly said, whatever is there in the resume is already been read. Okay, after the shortlisting only you have been called for. So when you are saying that you are a chartered, say suppose you have got exemptions, you have got scholars into something, things which are not written in the resume. You have done expertise into so and so, so and so. At the end of the conversation, Nikhil, I usually ask the candidate anything as an achievement you would like to tell about your past profile. This is something which gives me an understanding कि like the person has gone in depth into the profile और कुछ achieve किया है जो उसको आज भी याद है. That way it is. No one remembers the generic situation, but the achievements what they have done is something is remembered. That way it is. So try to give the detailing which is not in the resume about yourself. Okay.
Got it, ma'am.
Nikhil, can you introduce yourself? Hello.
Hello.
Nikhil, can you just introduce yourself, from which part of country you are and everything?
Okay. So hi everyone. I am Nikhil Agarwal, a recently qualified chartered accountant. I have done my articleship from a reputed firm in Delhi.
Okay.
During my articleship period, I have served various clients, listed clients, MNCs.
Okay. Which profile you are expertise into, Nikhil?
Internal audit, ma'am.
Internal audit. Okay. Great.
Nikhil, to everyone, I would like to address one thing. Resumes बहुत आते हैं, बहुत चीजें आती है, but there are some few people who click to us. We cannot remember everybody, but there is somebody who clicks. Now, for example, इस पूरे conversation में Nikhil is the only person who come up with the thing. So we will remember Nikhil. If he approach outside us, we are there on LinkedIn, Ruchira ma'am is there, me myself is there, you can always connect. Networking is very important. वो आपको first job से जब तक आप change करोगे job आपको हमेशा help करेगी. Networking is very important. We will remember Nikhil. इतने सारे जने हैं because nobody is that proactive. He is very proactive. So we will remember Nikhil. We approach ma'am, this is the thing. So she will definitely help it out. We met over there, we had a conversation. So this is like a point where we can move ahead, we can talk on that particular point. So that is there. So your proactiveness shows how actively you are doing the thing. I think anybody has any question, or because time is also getting over. Anybody would like to take up anything? I think everybody is done.
Ma'am, I have one question.
Please, Jasmine, please.
Ma'am, sometimes some companies or some firms offer two separate roles. Like for indirect tax, they would offer a compliance role and another one would be a litigation role. Now, what if I'm interested in both of them? So can I apply for one and also mention that I'm open to the other one as well? Or does that look that I'm not unsure about something?
Jasmine, what is there? Each and every company has their role. Normally, every company wants they should take up 2 or 3 profiles together. Profile in the sense, if you are into detail. The litigation is the profile which is more superior than the compliance. So everybody, because and for expertise, just क्योंकि as a fresher में litigation नहीं देने वाली हो. Remember that thing, because this is like you are representing outside. So it is mix of everything, and you ask the person wherever you are. If you are limiting to the profile, nobody likes it. If you are expanding the profile, everybody likes that. Yeah,
Right.
boss, he will be working on everything. So you can come, ki boss, sir, I will be much more interested in litigation, but at that same time, I love doing compliance work also. So you can always work on this particular thing. Jasmine, can you introduce yourself, please?
So I am a recently qualified chartered accountant in September 25 attempt. I'm currently living in Vapi in the southern part of Gujarat, but I've done my articleship and CA coaching from Mumbai, and I've done my articleship from a reputed firm in Mumbai itself. And I am particularly interested in the field of indirect tax.
Okay.
Okay.
Litigation is one of the
So
most pain.
Darshan has given a short message, an important one. Darshan, yes,
I'll read
period is
a comment for everybody's this thing. How do we battle a 60 or 90 days notice period at this has been a major drawback as an HR through we feel the candidate is an ideal fitment. It is difficult we can roll out the offer with him or her. Ruchira, you deal with this thing.
So yes, this is the major problem what everyone is facing, Darshan, because being the 60 days, 90 days notice period, and actually just see from the other company point of view, they also don't want to lose the candidate. That's why they're keeping 60, 90 days notice period and everything. Now, when they are having a notice period, it is very important, regular follow up and, fitment of that person, because if a person has given an agreement to us that, yes, I'm going to join, and over a period of time, if he is, गायब हो गया person, तो समझ जाओ बहुत जल्दी कि ड्रॉबैक आने वाला है, मतलब बैकडॉप में बैकआउट आने ही वाला है. That way it is. So this is a major problem and difficulty what everyone is facing out. So only just keeping the candidate warm, be in touch with that candidate is something what is, improving our situation with my team members at this point of time. We are just every week, we have this joining ka slot is only been divided in such a way कि like first step में आपको ये करना है, 10 दिन के बाद में आपको ये करना है, 10 दिन के बाद आप resignation की copy भेजोगे, उसके 10 दिन 15 दिन के बाद you are going to give me the acceptance. So in steps we have divided the cycle. So in the entire duration mein, my team is contacting that person and asking for something new from them. So it gives them detailing ki, yes, I have given a commitment to one company and I'm not going to look at with someone else. That way it is. But at the end of the day, if the candidate is withdrawing or something, there is actually nothing what we can do. Purva, I think you will also agree to it. We are actually,
I would like
everyone is facing this problem.
Darshan, what is there? This is a practical scenario. She is an HR, understand. We also understand. So what is there? Normal, 60, 80 days, everyone wants or prefer immediate joiner, right?
Yes.
But in your case, when you have a good profile, everything is there, all the company waits. But you have to show a tremendous interest, right?
Interest.
Ki boss, I'm there, I will be joining, but these are the conditions I have to fulfill, because her organization mein, इनके ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में भी नोटिस पीरियड है, आगे भी नोटिस पीरियड है. So this is the normal thing, but what is there, you have to show your interest. Every company waits. It's not that the company does not wait. It waits.
Yeah.
But 90 days becomes much more there. So everybody asks, boss, holidays se compensate kar lo, ask your company over there to relieve you much faster and everything. Because, while communicating, everything gets sorted it out. So
yes.
Normally this is बहुत senior position होता है, because you are people at a very low level. Senior profiles में it take a tremendous time to move. Shifting is not that easy. It take a very long time. And as in a process, when you grow in your journey, you'll learn what are the things. Being in the first step, make your profile very visible. Make sure you are stick on to a particular profile. So that will give you a cutting edge over every other person. I think we would like to thank to everybody and would, end up with this journey. Thank you, Ruchira ma'am, for taking up that time and making our new buddies to understand what is the thing. And then at eJob Ocean, we try to bring the practical people who are dealing with the situation. She is the one who is daily taking so many interviews. She knows what are the profiles for the, you be as in chartered accountant hai, and which profile is fit in with the whatever is the profile. If आप audit का CV बनाओगे, तो you're fit in for audit. If you're making for internal audit, you're fit in for internal audit. If you're
Yes.
making DT, so you'll go with the DT. So make sure your articleship experience is written very nicely and to the pointer in which you want to move. Which profile you want to move, write down accordingly. And
Right.
as a technical or other चीजें आती है, वो उसके लिए आपको prepare करना पड़ेगा. पर first hand is through Ruchira madam only. So accordingly you need to make the thing. So thank you
Okay.
everybody.
Thank you,
And
everybody.
all the best to everybody for their,
Yes.
job hunting sessions.
Best of luck to all of you. And do reach Purva. She'll guide you even better.
We
for
will
all
just
this.
put this thing on
Yes.
this thing.
Thank you so much.
We'll share this PPT to everybody. So everybody can
Sure.
see. We all are available on LinkedIn. You people
Yes.
can connect with us. If you have other question, queries, we are always there to answer you all. Thank you,
Sure.
everybody.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ruchira. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Thanks. Bye-bye.